Flosstube, it's Ashley and I am back again. It is February 21st, 2020 and this is a YouTube channel all about cross stitch. My channel name is Into Stitches and I do everything that I can to talk about stitching and fun stuff and a little bit about my new business, Creative Totes, which is my project bags. So, how's everybody been? It has been a crazy week for me. I'm just getting everything organized for my business, starting new patterns for new sizes of bags and taking everybody's advice. I really appreciate everybody's comments that they left on the last two videos. I am so sorry about any of the audio problems. I am literally not that far away from the speaker. I'm probably not even 2 feet away from my camera, so I know YouTube's a little weird with transferring videos in, so maybe that's what's happening, because I try to keep everything as simple, that way I don't mess anything up. This is still kind of new. But I'll try to talk as loud as I can without interrupting the kids downstairs. They're watching movies while I am going to show you everything that I have for cross stitch this week. So first things first, I want to say thank you to two people, especially the 911 Stitcher. She posted her video talking about my bags as her purchase. I really appreciate it. Stacy, thank you so much. I couldn't believe that I didn't recognize her name when she ordered from me, and it just didn't dawn me until she emailed me, and I was like, I feel stupid, because I had been watching her and I just didn't really realize it. I guess, like, I guess you don't really notice people's names. You just, you just notice them as their YouTube channel. And then I want to thank the Witchy Stitcher for posting my bags on her story on Instagram. I appreciate it so much. She bought one of my Disney villain bags, and she's a really nice lady. I love doing business with her. It has been a crazy week. Like I said, I've been pumping out bags, getting my new collection, which I aired yesterday at 9 o'clock. So that would have been February 20th, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I will show you guys those at the end of the video, along with a couple other things. I'm going to talk about my whips. I have no new starts. I was hoping to start something new, but I was hoping to finish something, but I didn't. I'm going to show you about one old FFO that was completely finished. My fiance stitched it, but I finished it. I'm going to show you that. I'm going to show you, I was talking about how I taught one of the kids how to stitch. I have two of her projects here. I'm going to show you those. So I'm excited to show you those. And we'll talk a little bit about the bag stuff at the end. So we'll leave that all at the end, all the stitchy stuff at the beginning. So let's talk about whips. I actually have only worked on 4 things. So we have my first one, which I was hoping to finish today, but then I ended up having to run around like crazy today. I usually film in the morning because I like to do that because no one's home. And I don't have to deal with kids running up and down the stairs. So they're downstairs, hopefully being good. So the first one I have is Country Cottage Needleworks. Stop and Smell the Roses. And this one, I'm so close. I could have probably finished it, but with everything that happened today, it just did not happen. I'm kind of mad because I wanted it finished, but I probably will finish it tonight after I'm done with the video. Oh, wow, that is hella blown out. I'll put this on the back of this. Oh, that's better. But I still have to finish the little bunnies and their eyes, the bird's beaks, the bees' color in the bees. And then I'm finishing the row right here, and then the 2 windows, and then I'll be done. So hopefully tonight. Cross our fingers, as long as dinner goes fast and everything goes normal. So this should be a finish next week, hopefully. So that's whip number 1. Whip number 2. I'll show you this one first. Sorry, I have stuff everywhere. I thought I would have a little bit more organization this time, but new. I worked on hands-on design, urine chalk, May. And I didn't have a lot of this done when I picked it back up. And I put 2 or 3 things of thread in it, of white. So I almost have that banner done. So I worked on that. And I worked on okay, 4 things. So this is one project I didn't show last week when I was doing my whip parade, which I found it after I moved a whole bunch of stuff. I must have just piled everything on top of it. This one is Little House Needleworks Pumpkin Hollow Farm. That's the other way. I'm not gonna get a, yeah. And I started this with Priscilla and Chelsea's Pumpkin Hollow Farm sale. It was last fall. And I have that much done. I'm trying to finish the pumpkin. That's what I'm working on. And then all I have to do is these little flower fill-ins here, and then this flower. And then I'll be done with the first half of it. And then all I have to do is the other half. And I am stitching that on 18 count Crenata. And that's also another one that will go in here. It's just the right size. So this one will go in there. This one will also. This one's my spring. That one's my fall. This one is my Valentine's-y one. So I do have a plan for when these are done, which I'm pretty close to finishing both of them. Once I'm done with this one, I'm going to focus more on my Pumpkin Hollow Farms one to finish it. And then my other stitch that I worked on, the other whip, is my tiger, which I'm almost done with my page finish. Man, I'm just not organized today. Whatsoever. So the one I've been showing, and I showed is my Space Tiger. Which I noticed when I was doing this page and I was going to start to finish this page, because I literally have this much to do, that 2 of my colors went missing out of this project. Oh, sorry. Pattern, which you can't really tell anything from that pattern, so I'm not really worried about it. So, last time I didn't have a lot of this filled in. I literally, all I have to do is fill this little chunk in, this chunk, and a little up here, and then there's a little line that goes all the way around this bottom, and then I'm done with this page. And this is looking so good. I love it. Really bright. And then when I get into this page, I get back into the pinks and the purples, and they go up the side of his back of his face. So I'm going to be happy to put some more of that pink in, and kind of, I love the greens and the blues, how they meld together, but I'd like to stitch another color than green or blue, because that's all that I've been doing probably for the last 2 pages. So I wanted to stitch with something else. So this will be a page finish next week, actually probably in the next 2 days, because that is on my to-do list. I am ready to go to a different so I do have that. So them are all my whips. I've only really worked on 4 things. So the other 2 things I wanted to show you, I wanted to show you Caitlin stitching, which her first one was this little bird. And I can't remember the site that we got it off. Got it off of Etsy. I couldn't tell you what, I could just not think of it. But the bird, of course, was off of Etsy. That part. And then I charted her name. for her, and then she stitched her name, and that's all back stitched. And she did this relatively fast, so that was her first project. That's completely done. Still got to figure out what to do with it. We haven't really decided yet. And then the next one that I have that she did, that she finished, was this beautiful, beautiful piece. And we changed the colors. It's supposed to be, I can't remember, I don't have the pattern on me. I can't remember. Crap. But it was like one single color for the love in this, and then the green, and then the same color of the letters was supposed to be the little dots. So we did a little color conversion. I told her she could play around with colors. So we did green, and then this is a variegated DMC purple, this one right here. And then you can't really see it, but this right here is actually Krynic. Not Krynic. It's one of the DMC sparkle threads, not the Etoiles, but a different one that they had. And that's this. So this is all sparkly in here. And it's really beautiful. She did such a good job. I'm really, really proud of her. And these are all done on 14 count Ada. The bird was too. So those two are done. That was her stitching. Let me do previous finishes that I've completely FFO'd. I wanted to show this one because I really love it. There's a funny story behind this one because I picked on my fiance about it for probably the whole time she was stitching this project, because I could tell that she had not counted her piece and she was not starting over, and she literally had like that much at the top of this project for me to finish it. And she's like, well, I want a bell pull out of it and all this cool stuff. And I'm like, there's not even an inch at the top of this project. You're going to be lucky if I find a way to get this to work. That was probably not even a half of an inch, to be honest. So she did, I'm gonna back up because it's pretty big. She did Halloween Rules. And this is, I love the finish I did on this. So she stitched it, it's all in DMC. She did a couple woo-woos, that's why she kind of miscounted, but this is actually a hanging piece. See? So it hangs on our wall. This is a burlap hanging piece. And then there's flowers and picks of berries and stuff that I stuck in here with a couple of strands of ribbed burlap to make it kind of festive with this really cool plaid background. Let me see if I can get back enough to kind of get it all in. But it hangs on the wall like that. And I absolutely love this. This hangs on our wall during Halloween. So that is one of my previous FFOs, but not my stitching. She decided she was going to do the Halloween rules and I was going to do different ones. So that is one thing I wanted to share with you guys today. Another thing I wanted to share with you was, I'm going to have to get it down. I have a little hanging plaque right next to my desk, because this is where my desk is I have a little board like this. It has March in it, of course, because I don't have February done. But I have these, and these are all exchangeable. So each, ooh, I hit it just right, didn't I? So each one of these flowers has their own little board and their own magnet. So every season will have a different floral pick that'll go in there. So each one has, I've already made the floral picks for my February one. They're pink, think I got pink roses and pink something else. I can't remember. But I make 2 of each, 2 different, they're always different. I make sure they're different. And then this is where my months are gonna go. And this sits right next to my desk. So, see if I can get it back on there without knocking anything off again. So that was my March cottages of the month. This is how I display it. So I wanted to show those 2 things. Let me put this back. Okay. Sorry about that. Whew. Trying to go relatively fast because my fiance gets home in a half an hour and I have to cook dinner. So. Okay. So I found out, well, once Witchy Stitcher had bought a bag for me, I was like, you know, I've been really wanting some of her patterns for a while, and I'm like, I'm gonna go on there. And of course, everybody knows that I like Disney behind me, duh. So I went on her site, and there's a couple patterns that I actually want from her, but you know, she had bought the Disney bag, this one, she bought this one, and I was like, okay, I want to do something special because that was a big thing to me. I mean, that's really cool for me. I like that a designer actually bought for me, and it was like my moment, you know. So I was like, I'm gonna go buy a pattern of hers and I'm going to stitch it, you know, to kind of like, she gave to me, I'm gonna give to her kind of thing, you know, just to support the community of cross stitch, because it is a big community, and I love that everybody is very open and supportive of everybody. And so I was like, I am going to get one pattern that I always wanted, and I was like, I think it'd be a perfect pattern for this bag. So of course I have my own version of the bag that she has, and I was like, I'm going to get the Disney Goth pattern. So I went on there probably the next day, and I was like, I'm going to get this. So I bought the Disney Goth pattern and do this kind of as a memory maker for me. It's a very small pattern. Well, it's actually that's a decent sized pattern, you know, not a small like that, no. But I thought it was really cute, and there was only, here's it up close. I think there's only 5 DMC. I was like, I love the apple from, I love it. And I love the little Mickeys on it. So I was like, okay, I'm definitely doing this. So that was my purchase for me this week, to kind of do my hurrah kind of thing. Like I was really excited. That made me like geek out for 5 minutes, and I was like, okay, I need to stop. But of course I'm going to put it in my Disney villain bag. So that was the only purchase I made this week. I am going to be putting a order into 123 Stitch, or I'm going to my needle shop hopefully this weekend, but I have the kids, so we'll see. I might have to hold on that. So another thing I wanted to show you is, I was talking about last week how I had made several project bags for my fiance that were different from the project bags that I had made that you guys had seen. So one of them they talked about was Venom. So this one is her Venom one, and of course these are the 13 by 10s that I do. And then she's got her Christmas rules in there. It's completed, actually. It needs to come out of here, but she's got all of her fabric. She doesn't put her flosses in her bag. She doesn't like do that. She puts them in a container, like, I'll show you. She puts them in a container like this. This is my container for my Disney project. And then another one that I did for her was, she likes Ant-Man, so I did Ant-Man. And this one has
just gray inside. And this actually has ornaments in it. It's got a whole bunch of ornaments in it. And then another one that I did, that she loves turtles, so I did an ocean one. Ooh, that is some warm tone. And this one just has blue in it, and it has one of our other projects in it. And I actually can make these. I have more fabric of this. So if people like the turtle, I have never posted it because I guess I didn't really think to post it. But I can make these turtle ones. So if anybody likes turtles and they're looking for a turtle project bag, I can make one. So, and then I just finished one of my collections, which I'm going to show you. But my next collection after this one, friends, stitchers had been like hinting at, oh, you know, I like Harry Potter, I'm working on this project, and da-da-da, and it kept being like a regular topic that I was hearing about. So I was like, I probably should make some project bags that are Harry Potter themed. So my next collection is nothing but Harry Potter. There will be a bag per house. So Hufflepuff, Gryffindor, Ravenclaw, and Slytherin will have their own bags. So if you're a Gryffindor, you can get a Gryffindor bag. If you're a Slytherin, you can get a Slytherin. I did post the fabric on my Instagram at Sweetheart Stitchers, so you can see it there. All my fabric that I'm going to be making, or using, sorry. But this is one of the bags in the collection. I had made this bag probably months ago for her, and she liked it. I actually made her pillowcases out of this fabric too, a while ago, because she likes Harry Potter too. So I was like, this is going to be a little sneak peek into that collection. This one is the Harry Potter newspaper. So this one is the newspaper on the outside, and it's got like little like nodes to Harry Potter throughout the clippings and everything. So it's really cute. There's like dragon little things all over it. And then the inside, which you can't see that well, she's got stuff in here, is a like character sketch. Let me try to take this stuff out without getting it all over the place. It's not my project. She's got all of her floss at the Mill Hill, and she does not like that stuff, so she's got them all in like little baggies to keep them all organized. But it has the Harry Potter, Hermione. It's got all of the characters on it. Let's see if I can open it up a little bit. So it has all those characters. And then Ron. And I really like this one, and it actually lists the names here. So this will be one of the bags in my new collection. So just a little insider view of what my new bags are going to be. Okay. Ooh, I want to keep all her bags together because I don't want to hear about that I did something to them. Okay. Let me move. The kids were on the bag, so I need to move certain bags out. Okay. So one of the things that I did, now that we're in bag talk, I've been telling everybody that I would make different sizes, and I've been working on patterns and kind of goofing with it. One thing people asked for was a bigger size, which I did. I made the 13 by 13. And then another thing, a couple people, you know, really quick shot off that they wanted like a Notions pouch size, and was like, yeah, that's, you know, that one's coming, because I had already thought about it, and I kind of knew what roughly size I wanted it to be, but I didn't know if I wanted to keep with the same design. But all in all, I did stick on the same design, so it's the same layout, so it's not too different. But I made a 4 by 8, so it's 4 high, or no, it's 6 high, sorry. 6 high by 8 wide. Same left side pull, And this actually can fit quite a bit. I was actually very surprised because I was kind of going back and forth on sizes, and I didn't know what to do. I probably spent about a day and a half kind of contemplating what to do with the size, but all in all I came up with this. And I actually have a full project in here to show you. I have a Little House Needleworks ornament in here. So it is the Little House, what is it, Cardinal Love? Yeah. I have the full pattern in here, so you can fit that fully in there. I have my fabric, all my floss, and my scissors in there. And this actually, it has a big one to match it, the fabric. So it has its companion, which I love this. I love vintage looking paper. And this one has like, I can't see if I can get the glare off of it. It's got like sew on it. It's like a dictionary on how to pleat, how to seam, like all these things. It's so cute. But let me get this back in here. But this little guy, I wanted to show you. I got no hands today. Klutzy. Goes right in there. It fits in just well. Plenty of extra room to put your fabric in there if you just want to put your scissors and your floss in there, and you put your pattern on the outside. So which that means is, of course, you have your bag, the 10 by 13 is $25. The notions to go with it is $5. So for a full set like this, it's $30. I have a couple things in the works too. I'm working on a design for zipper pulls because I don't like to bring out something that's unfinished. I mean, it took me a while to come up with the notion pouch when I wanted to actually look really nice and to complement the bags within size, because I was going back and forth with sizes and stuff, so it takes me a while. So I'm working on zipper pulls. I'm working on my own needle minders to go with the bags. So I would love this set. One of these sets is going to be mine because I just love it. It's got birds and flowers and vintage. It calls my name. So this is one of the bags that's in the new collection. The new collection is a vintage French country. It's got the muted colors. It's got a little bit of pop of color because of the French and Paris and kind of that kind of theme running in it. So this is one of them. It's got the sunflowers on it with the butterflies. I love it. Love this so much. I have 3 bags of this made up. The notion bags, if you want a notion bag, you have to tell me. Once you purchase any of my bags and you want a notions to match that bag, I don't make them ahead of time. I'm going to make them to order. I have 9 designs in this collection. You can find all my bags on Sweetheart Stitchers, on Facebook, on Instagram. You can also find them on the stash unloading sites. I put them there just because I'm trying to still get my name out there, and not everybody knows to go straight to my site because I'm still trying to figure out how to switch my name on Facebook. And I don't really want to start a new page because I've already used that page, so I'm kind of wishy-washy on how to go on from there. So the other bag that I have is this one. And it has the plaid inside, but it has this beautiful farmhouse on it with chickens and sheep and cows. There's 2 of those. there is this beautiful Paris one that I made. And it's got the calligraphy in the back, and it's got a nice pop-up pink. This one has a pink zipper with the, it's like a marble in the inside. I really like it. It matches all the colors in it. I have 4 of those pre-made. I have 2 of the next one, which is the stripe inside with little Paris shipping stamps and company stamps all over it, and keys and bikes, and just calligraphy and everything that you kind of really see when you, if you look at any product brought in from France, they have this very detailed stamping on their logos or on their bottles. So I pulled that one for that, and I have 2 of those. That one I already showed, that one too. I love these ones. I just love all the bags I got. I need to stop it. I have this beautiful blue floral bird with the plaid as the outside. I have 2 of those, along with I have 1 white. I can make all, and this is just what I have pre-made right now. So if something sells out, just let me know if I still have it, and I will make you another one, and I'll just tell you how long it's going to take me to get the fabric. And I usually am pretty fast about getting it out there. I don't like to hold on to stuff because I know people, when they buy something, they pretty much want it then. So I will give you details when to know how long it's going to take. And then I have that pretty floral bird on the outside with plaid on the inside. So just a reverse to give somebody a little style. And then I love these ones too. So that floral again, floral bird. I have 2 of these ones with this really pretty calligraphy writing in dark gray. 2 of those, and then I also have a blue one with the writing inside, and I have 1 of those made up right now. Them are all the bags that I just put together for this collection. So if you guys like that kind of style, that's what I have as of right now. I also have 4 more designs coming out for the Disney collection that I already have going. I also brought back, I sold out of my pretty, it's like a mauve pink floral that's black, and it has like watercolor inside. I had sold that one out, and I had a couple people ask me for it, and I hadn't had any made, and I didn't know if I was going to get the fabric because where I get my fabric, it takes a while to restock. So I didn't want to take any orders when I didn't know that I wasn't going to physically have the fabric. So I do have that one coming back, the pink floral one. I did get a hold of more of that stamp Japan looking fabric. I found more of it. I was very surprised. The first time I went back, I couldn't find it. But I did get another yard of that, so I have 1 made up right now. So I can do more of that bag. I've had a couple people ask me about that. So look for a new post on more Disney bags. My posts are already up for all my French country bags. My Harry Potter collection is coming out in probably a week. I have another floral print that I'm going to add to this collection, but I have to wait for a fabric to come in. That one's going to be a little bit more on the fauna side of floral, but I can't wait for that one too because it gives a different color into that collection. So I got it. Harry Potter, Disney, new bag set coming out, new notion size. So if you guys want notions with your bags, just let me know. Because I can make them out of all the bags. Just if you want it to match, if you don't want it to match, just let me know. Maybe you want your big one to look like this with the writing inside, and you want, or probably a better description would probably be this. If you want your big one to look like this and your small one to look like the plaid on the outside, just let me know. I can work around, you know, people's ideas. Thank you for all the comments. I really appreciate it. I'm sorry about the speech and everything. I hope that works itself out. I'm trying to be as loud as possible. I don't want to be too loud because the kids are downstairs, but things I'm gonna do this week, I am definitely gonna finish that dang Smell Your Roses pattern. I'm going to finish that page finish. I'm definitely gonna do that. I want to do a new start, even though I don't need to. I would like to finish that May chalk. That would be nice. Maybe I can do that. We'll see. I'm hoping to go to the stitchy shop. Cross my fingers. I want to finish a couple of these projects and fully finish them. I might actually take some time this week and do that because I've got some of my bigger projects around the house done. So definitely gonna work on that. If you have any ideas for bags, if you have a preference for size, let me know. I like the smaller project bags, that way I can stick it in my purse. I have a big-ish purse that I can just stick them in and go, and I don't have to like lug out something else. But if there's a size that you guys like, if there's some size Q-snap you want, I am working on a size for 11 by 11 Q-snap because I want it to be roomy. I am also still working on a couple little gadgets to go with my bags, and I did start my first pattern the other day. Still getting used to the software. I really wish I could do it on my tablet. I really wish I could do it on my tablet. It would be so much easier for me. But we'll see. I'm working out the kinks with that. And then I had a couple ideas that I will share with you next week. When I launch those Disney bags, I am going to do a giveaway. Something different. I know that not a lot of people have done. I am actually going to pull something off the wall, and I know people are going to mind the sound. So, everybody knows, well now, that I do my own drawings. So this is a watercolor drawing that I did for my fiance for Valentine's Day last year. Yeah, last year. So my giveaway this week, for every bag that's purchased, it doesn't matter if it's a Disney bag. It doesn't matter if it's my French country, if it's a winter, or if it's anything. For every bag that I sell, that person will go into a drawing for a handmade and drawn picture of their character of their choice. Watercolor. And I will ship it with their bag. So your bag might be held back a little bit, but I'm going to ship one of these to you. It can be Stitch, it can be Simba, it can be Miko, it can be any character, but it will be a 9x13 painting. I know it's a little different. I know not everybody likes Disney, so maybe only the Disney people will join into this club. So, starting tomorrow, 2/22, I'm so sorry, for every bag that you purchase, you'll be put in a drawing to get a handmade painted painting by me. How's that sound? I think it's kind of cool. So, one you want right here, I will draw this one again and do it again for you. I have another one up here, but it's going to be a 9x13. It's not going to be one of these big ones. It's going to be a 9x13 drawing. I won't frame it, but I will definitely draw it, put it in a sleeve for you, and put it in another sleeve so that it comes to you in good condition. Probably in between 2 pieces of cardboard. And I will ship you a drawing. So, thank you everybody for holding out. This has been a 40-minute video. I was hoping to be done by now. thank you everybody for watching and looking at my stitching and looking at my bags and everything, and I hope everybody joins in the giveaway. I'm going to just say pick your character. I will pick your photo, or we can talk about it. It just has to fit on a 9x13. So everybody have a good day. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing, liking, and sharing, and talking about my bags. I really, really appreciate it. And I hope you all have a good week, and I will see you guys next week. Bye, guys.